Would you believe me if I told you this was Japanese? What about this? Because of how the language works, numbers can be used to express syllables in Japanese. You might already know how to count in Japanese.
1、2、3、4
You might even know that 4 and 7 have alternate ways of saying them. But as you learn and get deeper into your study, you learn that each number has like tons of different readings that can come from almost anywhere. Here are some of the common readings that numbers can have. I'm not going to read this whole thing, is what I'd normally say here, but it's actually pretty important to the rest of the video, so I'm going to, sorry. 0、0、0、0、ない、丸、ま、1、1、1つ、1、ひ、1, English. 2、2、2つ、2、ふ、2, English. 3、3、さ、3つ、み。4、4、4、4つ、4、4、4, both from 4. 5、5、5、5つ、5、6、6、6、6つ、6つ、む。7、7、7つ、7、な。8、8、は、ば、ぱ。8つ、8つ、や、や。9、9、9、9、9つ、9、こ。10、と、と、10. Wow, thanks for listening to all that. I hope you memorized it all. Now, let's get into some examples, starting with some of the most common ones you'll see. 4649. 4649 is probably the most common one in my experience. It means yoroshiku, which is honestly one of the most useful and common Japanese words. People always try to translate it to English as like, please take care of me, which sounds kind of dumb, but it's kind of accurate. You use this when you meet people, when you entrust someone with something or like a project, when you begin a game against someone, when you want to give your regards to someone, so many other cases.
Yoroshiku, you bitch!
If you're learning Japanese, this is one of the words where you kind of need to learn how to use it based on like context, like watching people. You'll see people using it all the time, and you'll kind of begin to understand when you can use it yourself. It's hard to overuse, to be honest though, so when you're making an appointment for your haircut, you can use it at the start of the phone call, at the end of the phone call, and when you sit down in the barber's chair. This guy asks, what's the number one custom license plate number you associate with losers? He replies, 4649. The third reply says, yoroshiku, but using kanji with extremely negative meanings like death and suffering, which was apparently widely used by biker gangs in the 70s and 80s. 893. 893 means yakuza. Super interestingly, the word yakuza actually comes from the number 893 and not the other way around. In an old Japanese card game, drawing the cards 893 was a losing hand. Quote, so the original meaning of yakuza was no points or useless. Later, this meaning changed to useless people or gambling people. Look at this Japanese restaurant in Germany that comes up when you Google 893. Kinda weird, right? 2525. 2525 is Nico Nico. It means smiling. But as you can probably guess, it's been overtaken in meaning by the website Nico Nico Doga.
Nico Nico Doga!
Which is basically Japanese Twitch, but like old. It's pretty popular, or it was. I don't think it's that popular anymore, actually. To be honest, I don't really like it very much, so I'm not really going to elaborate on this, but rest in peace, Billy Harrington. 39. 39 means thank you, aka thank you. This one's really, really common. Look at these Google image results for 39 thank you. Wait, what? As for my name, we would like to become the character which is loved in everyone who is Caterpillar you? Tomorrow is certainly good day? Thank you, Art. March 9th is Art Days for you? There's a store called Sankyu Mato, 39 Mart, where everything is 390 yen. It has over 100 locations nationwide. Here's a picture I took in Sankyu Mato of my friend trying on a beret. 88. 88 means pachi-pachi, which is the onomatopoeia for clapping. It's used most frequently online to congratulate someone. Here's a video of someone setting a world record in a Mario game and the Nico Nico live comments. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't a fan. 18782 plus 18782 equals 37564. This means 嫌なやつ plus 嫌なやつ equal 皆殺し. It's kind of a meme, but 18782 means like bad guy, and 37564 means massacre. So basically it says when two bad people get together, there will be a massacre. I'm not kidding. Alright, well, there's so many more. Especially pagers called pokeberu were used in Japan for so many years, so you can imagine how clever people got trying to communicate when they could only send numbers. I'm already over time, so I'll end it here, but as always, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.